Miami GP sprint qualifying is over and Kimi Antonelli has secured his first ever front of the grid start in his Formula One career, his young Formula One career. We knew this kid was a bit of a wonder kid and we were a little bit unsure about what he was going to produce in his first season. We thought he might be under serious pressure. And so far this season, George Russell has clearly had the better of him. But he's managed to deliver it in this one session and it's caught everybody by surprise. Nobody saw it coming. And yet again, this is what, 6th, 7th event of 2025, and every single one of them, we seem to be talking about a McLaren fumble. My goodness, the fastest car on the grid not able to get it into P1. Certainly Lando didn't. What, is he down in P3, P4 again in the fastest car on the grid? Everyone all through the session was talking about how they expected McLaren to come and take it, and they didn't. So I think you just need to credit Kimi, though, producing it on the day, on the moment in history, getting it into P1. Congratulations. Elsewhere, Ferrari kind of nowhere again. I think Charles finished 2/10 ahead of Lewis. Lewis, back in the day, seeing Lewis Hamilton on a qualifying lap was the event of the weekend, and everyone would go quiet and just watch as he completed a lap in the car that was normally on pole position, most pole positions of any driver in the history of Formula One, of course. Now, it's just a bit, you're wondering just how far off he's going to be, and, at least he's only one position behind Charles. This week, it might be 2/10. Could you put that down to the fact that he was later and maybe track evolution? It's reaching for excuses a little bit, I'll be honest. What else happened in this Grand Prix qualifying session? Yuki Tsunoda out in Q1. Again, the Red Bull second driver curse strikes again. And yet again, I picked up on commentary, they were talking about different specs of cars, different flaws on the cars. I keep maintaining, I'm not going to change what I'm saying until I get different data. Those two cars are not the same between Max Verstappen and the other Red Bull driver. They never have been. There is something else that is going on that is causing that second driver to be so far off the pace compared to Max, who was once again in the conversation for pole position whilst his teammate was out in Q1. Different specs of cars, different things going on. One day we will learn the truth.